Here is Siren, 911, Flight 93. Check-in post in 5, trying to call me Mountain. You want to know when else your phone won't be allowed to work. So a Dignity Health Kennedy doctor is showing some of the interns a child who is in a coma. And he goes on and out. Oh, excuse me, and some okay. Trouble doing two things at once. He goes on and on about how, yes, the parents had offended the Kennedys or the Pope. And yes, the mom and dad are out of the hospital working or on their way to the hospital, and yes, he left her back. Right there next to that nightstand, it's got that little barely noticeable, kind of like these things on the phone. Virum video, I see truth. In Latin, I hope. And making videos, audios, documenting those Catholic Kennedy death squad doctors doing their evil left and right. Tried to call me in front of them. This is always where my fun fiction ends. Yes, I was given insulin poisoning by a Dignity Health doctor up just past York there, intersection of York and Eagle Rock, in 2018, and by September of that year, Repetti like spaghetti, the ER doc at Glendale Memorial, was doing his evil, not treating the poison. Name. Make that video. Trust bust those hijacking our phones. Trust bust the Catholics in the California governor's mansion hiding the truth about our hijacked lifelines, and me asking with a whole lot of imagery and videos over the past 11 years for the world to check their lifelines, and just getting one. That's YouTube hiding things as well. Call them on that and try to call me in front of them. And yes, the Kennedy Shriver connection, not only those three Catholic governors of California, the Bobby Shriver, mayor of Santa Monica, councilman as well, from all those folks and the Kennedys up in the Northeast and wherever they are, you try to call me, 424-229-4140. Why do that? At their photo ops or when you see them in person? Yeah, when they're called before the Senate subcommittee on that compromising of the security of America and America's families, they can't say they didn't know about it. It surprised me that Shriver, related to, I'm sure, the news anchor Shriver, who's in the way of truth, getting out there about the world's hijacked lifelines. Surprised me. I worked for the city there for, worked for the city there for 7 years before I ended up in a wheelchair. Sharp wheelchair. And I never heard Bobby Shriver's name mentioned once. It was just Googling the Kennedys that I found out about Santa Monica. That Saudi Arabian city by the sea, that Kennedy front, just like the Solari Enterprises, Iranian Muslims, boutique terrorists harassing a Christian in a wheelchair, is also that organized crime Kennedys in our public offices in the way of our security and just plain organized crime. The hijacking of America's lifelines. They can't reach those folks drumming up votes by phone. They can't reach the Kennedys' opponents. Well, they're not going to convince them to vote for them, are they? And yes, whatever business you're in, when you try to call me, 424-229-4140, and you get that boring thing. Phone ringing, error message, busy signal. It is boring, but it's money in your pocket. Whatever you get when you don't get me, Melt and John Melt, Brady. When you get that with countless other customers, it's your Kennedy livelihoods as well as your Kennedy lifelines. Call them on that. Get that chant going at every photo op they have. Travers, Swear, Sinagers, Browns, Newsoms, impeached because we can't reach Melton, recalled because we can't call him. And yeah, throw those drunk ass Kennedys out of public office so we can have real leaders in there doing the job they aren't doing as organized crime.